Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Shadow Hearts. Last time we met up with Meiwan and Zhaoyang. Now we have a new party member. Let's see if we can find that crazy cat lady. What smell? Smells like, you know, blood and bones as far as I can tell. Oh, I guess he's an old man, so he probably smells. Sounds about right. Let's keep moving. See if we can corner her down. Alright, so we've got 4 enemies to deal with here. Unfortunately, Zhaoyang is a little on the slow side. He has more SP than Alice does, but other than that, not too much to worry about. Now that we have 2 party members, what I like to do is I like to use Yuri to attack whoever's in the back row. And because he can usually take them down as long as you have the one other leather belt that you should have at this point with him. And then you can use, say, 2 other characters to attack. Let's go for you. You can use your 2 back row characters to finish off these other ones. Because you probably will need 2 of them. Zhaoyang's ring is also kind of weird. Just kind of be aware that he has a very strange ring, sometimes difficult to maneuver with. He's not a physically based character, so that's kind of why it's, I guess, not supposed to feel as normal as something like, say, Yuri's ring. So again, I'm going to have him attack the back row. This time I want to make sure I get the critical so I can deal enough damage to take this guy down. You don't always need it, but it's nice to have that insurance. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to defend, because I want to show his full attack animation. Or I could miss, that works too. Fine, be that way, we'll show in the next fight. Of course, I had to miss on the one time I want to actually show off all of his attacks. Oh well. Again, like with Alice, I'm not all that great with his ring because I don't have a lot of experience using his Judgment ring just because I don't normally physically attack with him all that much. He is really a mage and you're better off using him like a mage. But we'll show off his attack before too long. Yeah, it's probably a good time to save. Alright. And after saving, this triggers almost right away. I don't know if you can bypass these triggers because I think they pretty much hit every time. Once you've hit those 2, I believe our goal is to head back into here. Yes, there we go. Here again. Okay, so you definitely don't want us to leave. I got it. Oh, someone's controlling him behind the scenes, huh? What do you seem to know there, Zhaoyang? Ready to say, Uncle?
You want a piece of uncle?
Okay, just so you guys know, the amount of parallels I can draw between this game, specifically with Zhaoyang and Jackie Chan Adventures, is not too small. There's a lot that I can kind of draw as parallels. So you're probably going to get familiarized with a lot of the kind of the repeat sayings from Jackie Chan Adventures over the course of this LP. I just want to put them all in. Because 1, Jackie Chan Adventures was hilarious to me back in the day, and even to this day, and 2, I just love hearing them. All of the memes from that show are just hilarious, even though I don't think they're actually memes because nobody talks about that show. They really should. It was really quite good. Why would I be afraid of you? And she's gone again. Missed her again, huh? I can feel her presence. She's hiding somewhere. Secret formula for smoking out cat people. There's a secret formula for smoking out cat people. Okay then. Yeah, we equipped it, and then we do 9,999 damage. Oh, right. Never mind, that's the last game. If you mix catnip with a special dye, we'll use this here. It's something called anti-cat powder. I really wish I knew what that was in the original translation. I haven't looked up the Japanese script for that or anything like that, but he automatically gives you the item so that we can smoke her out. So yeah, it's not just that he's an old man and smells funny. He's an old man with a weird bunch of leaves that smell funny. Probably couldn't stand the thought of running into me and having to smell this odor again. An herbal remedy for stomach aches, but the smoke has a powerful effect on cat people. Apparently this world is full of supernatural mumbo-jumbo. We need a metal vessel. I think all of a sudden I'm watching like, oh, what is it? Like The Broken Universe or something like that with Matt Hardy. Wonderful! I gotta find the metal vessel! That's my best Matt Hardy. I got nothing. And a torch. So we gotta find those two things, bring them back, and we'll burn the incense in the house and we'll smoke her out. I don't know why they specifically call it a metal vessel. Basically, you just need something that's not gonna catch on fire and a torch. You know, some kind of a fire pit. Oop. Let's go talk to you. You're in a different spot now. I'm looking for something. Metal vessel and a torch. Metal vessel you can get from any street shop. There are some torches near the gate. That's if I remember correctly. Okay, well let's go back to the previous screen and see if we can find those things. Okay, I will demonstrate this battle as well. We'll just take out the one guy in the back here, and then I want to show off Zhaoyang's other ability that he learned, his special ability, because it targets all enemies, and I would like to kind of demonstrate that. We have Ogre Flame Dance, costs 15 MP. And I don't know if that's an actual line in some actual language, but you can see how much damage it does. Ridiculous. He is very good for clearing out large amounts of mobs early in the game. But yeah, I'm not sure if that's actually Chinese or some other language that he's speaking there. I just know it sounds kind of cool. As I said before, I don't know Chinese. I got nothing. I don't know if it's real or not, but sounds pretty cool anyway. We have a new item that shows up here. A metal vessel stained with blood. And here we have to do a normal ring. Hit 3 times. That's it. The normal ring we could have done in place of the push ring earlier on to get the sluice gate handle. That one would have been much more difficult than that. That's pretty much just like Yuri's ring. The other one would have been a lot faster and a lot smaller hit areas. So just kind of be aware of that. And then we need to head down here. And... oh. Is it... I'm trying to remember. I think it's right by the gate, isn't it? There we go. Found a torch and a pile of sticks. And we received the torch. I thought it was more visible on screen, but I guess not. You just have to kind of look for them. Okay, I'll show you his attack. Yeah, he calls his enemy an asshole before he strikes him. I always just found that funny for some reason. Oh, well, there's the next level of malice. I know he's not actually calling them an asshole, but it just kind of sounds like it, so I like to think of it that way. Alright, before you head in the house, I'm going to get into one more battle, and then I'm going to heal. Okay, we're back there. I actually fought 2 battles. I wanted to get everyone a level there, and Yuri leveled up in the previous one, and then the other 2 in the other one. So we got everyone at level 7 there. It's not necessary, but it's not going to hurt either. Oop, nope. I want to approach that. And once we've done that, we've got all the tools that we need. So Yuri's gonna light the fire, I guess. Put the cat powder in the vessel, light it with the torch. And apparently it burns steel? Yeah. I like how they put the sound effect in there of choking. It just kind of fits with the whole situation. Very nice. Well done, game. Time to skin the cat. You're in big trouble now. And with that, we have boss time, kind of. It's still a boss. I think it plays the normal battle music, so it's not, like, it's not much more difficult than the previous one. Felinus, or Felinus. Basically, it's the Latin word for cat. And in the Japanese, it also refers to like a supernatural cat spirit that was able to shapeshift, and there being different variants and something about drinking human blood. It's kind of creepy. It is wind elemental, and it has slightly more physical defense than special defense, but that's not going to change the fact that it's wind elemental, so we want to change it to the Raging Tiger. 250 HP. Other than that, it has an attack called Wind Fang, which I would guess would be wind elemental, based on the name. But as you'll find out in not a short amount of time, that's not always true. Ooh, strike on the first attack. Nice. Already got you down by a decent amount. A lot of people recommend using Alice to defend in boss fights unless she's needed to heal. But on the first turn, we can have her hit with some damage, even though she doesn't do much. 15 is 15. And you will have used Ogre Flame Dance. There's the perfect. Yeah, that first green one is a step, so it doesn't matter where on there you hit. It's only on the last one that determines whether you're going to get a perfect or not. So here's Wind Fang. Hits everybody, does reasonable amount of damage. Yuri in there, do a little more damage here, and you know what? Yeah, I think we got another turn of her attacking. I got a perfect on her ring? Wow, that might be the only time I've ever gotten a perfect on her ring. Learning kind of how the Judgment Ring works is the #1 way you'll be able to get better at this game. It's less about strategy than it is about basically your competency at using the Judgment Ring. If you can't get good at the Judgment Ring, this game is going to be difficult for you. If you can get good at it, then it won't be so bad. Now, you don't have to get perfects all the time. That's not necessary. It'll help, but it's not necessary. So just kind of be aware of that. As long as you can hit the main areas, you should be all right. And for defeating her, you get the first lottery ticket in the game. There is a side quest involving lottery tickets, which I will go into when we actually get there. Almost got that wind one leveled up. Unfortunately, the amount of water elemental we can find in here, even though the Canis, the dog enemy, is water elemental, it's just not a common encounter. So we're not going to get a lot of water, which is rather unfortunate because it would be nice to have that. But oh well, no big loss. By a human. That's dark. Not really something you could let go. Leave everything in your hands. And she fails, or falls, or something like that. The souls of domestic animals. I'm not sure where you got that from, but okay, sure. Well, I guess they've all kind of been some variants of that. Or zombies. So we have one more opponent left to kind of figure out. Make sure as you play through the game that you are collecting the items like the one I got back here earlier. I guess I can go over some of these items that I have been getting since haven't been showing them all off. Angel's Feather. Here's Paralysis. That looks pretty cool. It looks like kind of like an interesting brooch if it was like really small or something like that, like a couple inches or something. You know. Phoenix Tail. It actually looks like kind of like a monkey's tail in blue. Oh, geez. Dragon Ball Super reference there. Let's see here. Cancels out all Judgment Ring abnormalities. That might be useful. Hit area doubles. There are a number of items in the game that you can use to increase the kind of modify the Judgment Ring or modify your physical attack or something like that with items. Either make it faster, slower, more damage, you know, bigger hit areas, all that kind of stuff. There are a number of items, some of which you can buy, some of which are extremely rare. For the most part, I don't use a lot of them. It's unnecessary, and I don't really need to use them. But there are some situations where I will want to do that. So there's the lottery ticket. We're going to be seeing a bunch of these throughout the game, so just kind of be aware of that. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fight one random battle. Oh, you had some kind of a charm, huh? I'm going to fight one random battle, I'm going to save, and then we're going to go to the shrine. Okay, so I healed up there using a tent to restore all of my MP. Make sure that your characters are set up properly. There's not much to do. Yuri in the front row, the other two in the back row. That will be more than fine. There's nothing else that we can equip right now, so let's head back here. And good, we didn't run into a battle. It's the one thing I wanted to avoid there. When you're ready, approach this. Do you dare to violate the shrine? I dare to violate the shrine. Yamaraja is the Lord of Hell. He's quite different from the cat people. Thing is, Yamaraja is also kind of a demigod of death in early Hinduism, charged with punishing the sinful. He's also kind of used like that in Buddhist mythology as well. Some tales state that he was the first man ever to die, others maintaining he's always been the god of death. Sometimes he's also referred to as a protector figure, the deliverer of justice in the aspect of, here, I'm going to try and pronounce a word, this is going to be funny, Dharmapala? D-H-A-R-M-A-P-A-L-A, which apparently means wrathful god. Okay, sure. We'll call it that. Piece of cake. Let's blow this joint, destroy all this stuff, and we'll move along on our way. Wait a minute. Fighting stances. We have boss time and new music. I believe this plays every time we fight a Yamaraja boss. This is not the only one. And the game is full of shit. Yamaraja Earth has nothing to do with the Earth element. Yamaraja Earth is water elemental. Don't ask me how they screwed this up. He is water elemental. He has nothing to do with Earth. He is weak to fire. Don't ask me how that makes any sense. You do more physical damage in Raging Tiger, but I'm going to turn into Death Emperor because it also increases my physical attack. Not quite as much, but enough. And what I'm going to do is, because this guy is water elemental, not earth elemental, I'm going to use Curse Attack to raise the special attack of the target for 5 turns. And I got perfect. If you don't get perfect, you only get, I think it's 15%, but if you do perfect, you get 18? Yes, I remembered the numbers. Yeah, it doesn't take long for you to figure out that, yeah, he's probably water elemental. Ow. So yeah, what has happened here is we've been inflicted with a status effect from his Whirlpool ability. He also has Flash Flood, which I don't think does anything. What the status effect we have on is I think it's Narrow Ring. So our ring will be a little bit narrower than it normally would be. And I missed. That's unfortunate. Okay. Let's go for the cure on you. She's basically going to have to cure almost every round. Her ring's going to be small too. I don't really care about her ring being small because that doesn't really affect her all that much. Unfortunately, I'm not so good with the narrow ring because I don't see it very often. But now that that's set up, we're going to get Yuri to go for the normal attacks. Nice. Alice is going to have to heal almost every single round. Let's go for that again. I probably should have healed that on the first turn instead of going for the attack, but oh well. We want to boost his special attack because he can deal pretty much the most damage that anyone can do. As long as Yuri's not affected, I should be fine. I'm not too worried about the other two. If you don't miss on that, you should be able to deal enough damage against this boss, as long as nobody dies in the meantime, to finish him off before Alice runs out of SP. He only has 300 HP, so I don't know for sure if I'm going to be able to do it now that I missed on a round. That strike with Yuri might help, but Alice is going to spend the entire time kind of healing people, because she definitely needs to do that. If I wasn't suffering from the ring abnormality here, then I would be trying to go for perfects. But unfortunately, trying to do that isn't, probably just isn't going to happen. Not with narrow ring on there. Now, I'm not going to count the amount of damage that I'm dealing to him to, you know for sure, but we should be able to take him down, or at least be really close, before Alice runs out of SP. Hopefully. Here's Flash Flood again, which means if Alice had a turn where she didn't need to heal, then... Oh, no, that's only on single target. Oh, and it cured itself. Perfect. It does heal itself, status effects do, after... Aw, man, I missed. After a number of turns, usually, so you can either choose to remove them, and that's why I bought the one item that I did buy, which would have been... Nope, I bought two items. I bought this in case I wanted to remove it. If it happened to Yuri, I would have removed it, but if it only happened to Zhaoyang, I can usually get around it. The other item I bought was the Holy Mother bust, just because I wanted to heal confusion if that ever came up. You can also, I haven't shown this off, but you select down, you can target your own characters. Just choose, you can't target your own character, like Yuri can't target himself, but you can target the other ones to try and remove confusion if you need to. Just try and hit them with only one attack instead of two, or three. There we go, we got him. Okay, good. But yeah, you shouldn't need to heal anyone's SP, and that's actually a trend throughout the game. They give Alice this very small amount of SP. Nice, everybody got a level. And, it seems like she would be kind of squishy in boss fights, and based on her low physical defense, she is. But her SP will almost never run out in normal battles or in boss fights. There are some longer boss fights much later in the game where you'll have to worry. But early on, don't worry about it at all. As long as you're hitting your judgment ring and, have a sound strategy going into a boss fight, you shouldn't have to use a lot of pure items. And that one was Water Elemental. Again, proof there. We got some points into water there. And I love this song. So relaxing. We've got good stuff for a youngster. My work is pretty much done now. Something's been bothering me. Yeah, you said something about someone controlling him. Or it. I'm not sure if the god has a gender. He probably thought if the Black Tortoise was here, it would stand in the way of his evil plans. So he used cat people to steal the Black Tortoise seal. It's actually a small votive picture. I'm not sure what votive means, but just keep that in mind for later. Not only of the villagers, but of the local sleeping spirits. Okay, taking advantage of everybody. Oh, right, yeah. Guy we've been dealing with. Yeah. Well, that we knew. Yeah, we ran into him earlier. Apparently he's famous. No doubt of what? What are you hiding? You were heading to Fengtian. I'm guessing that's how you pronounce it. That's how the bad voice acting pronounced it. Fengshan? Fengtian? I'm not sure. Anyway. He showed up on the train, killed the soldiers, and tried to abduct me. I came in gallantly and picked him off like a helpless rep. You got your ass kicked in the battle, and then you punched him in the face, which you didn't realize after the fact that he managed to heal all of that damage, but, yeah. Yeah, I don't think you killed him. Impossible, huh? Well, thanks a lot, old man. Here's what I think. It wasn't him, but he's involved. The plot thickens, okay. Waves coming off the shrine seem to be more deeply rooted, pure kind of malice. What exactly are you seeing here? Hatred, lust, and vengeance. Oh? People with powers of perception like yours are called demon eyes. And the music picked up at the right time for that line. Awesome. Anyone who has powers that others don't understand will be tagged as a demon. Your powers seem to be special. See what others can't see, hear what others can't hear. So she seems to have some kind of connection with spirits. Interesting. Well, too late. She's already found Roger Bacon, who was killing everybody else, and I'm not sure if he was trying to kill her, but I obviously wouldn't, if I were her, I would not want to be anywhere near someone who's killing everybody around me. The art of fusion is a forbidden art lost in ancient Japan. It's a double-edged sword. From the Age of the Gods. He didn't actually say that, but sure. What are you talking about, though? If your heart becomes enclosed in darkness and your powers run wild, you'll be in danger to everyone. Oh? Well, we kind of saw what that Foxface could transform, so maybe. Yuri called Foxface his father, so. Sorry about that, just got interrupted there. Once the cutscene finishes up there, we have control again. And if we press the button here, we get a shell bracelet. You'll make sure you want to pick that up before moving forward. The enemies have been eliminated around here. I'm not sure if the items remain if you haven't gotten those yet. village is more peaceful now. Defeated the monsters and broke the seal. Now possible to leave the village. This is a one-time only item, as with pretty much every item we've found so far, we cannot go back to these areas. You've received the guild card. Let's go and take a look real quick here at some of the items that we've got here. It's not in there. It is valuables. So yeah, the Talisman, glowing stone, it's a memento of the father. When the hero awakens as a Harmonixer, the light changes from blue to yellow to red. Displays the current malice level. Okay. The pendant. I like how it's just arranged in a way so the necklace part of it actually looks like a blade. Kind of looks cool. Given by Father Elliot in the train amidst a powerful mystical light, rescues our hero. Weird. I don't think I've ever read that description before. That seems weird. Yeah, this one's just part of the thing there. Nothing too big about that. Credible foul-smelling medicine. The torch is just a torch. Metal bowl, or metal vessel. Bits of putrid, rotted flesh cling to the bottom. Ew. And the snake card. Card for the Wholesale Items Guild. Gives various benefits, but if you lose on discount 5 times in a row with insufficient funds, it becomes inactive. Basically, we're able to save the amount of money we spend on items in this game, and it's, I don't know, it's valuable to have these. It's also kind of tedious. Also, I forgot to note this before, but when I fought that one extra battle before we fought the boss there, we changed it to yellow malice there. So anyway, now that we've got that item, that's pretty much all the time we have for today. Next time, we'll head out to the edge of the village and see what Zhaoyang wants to do and what Mei Wan wants to do and where everybody's gonna go. That's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.